all I'm saying, ladies. But I will elaborate, you know, on that conversation with you all next time.
Yeah.
That way, girl, you come back, this green all straight across your face. And everything. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, but you know, there are ways to get that. I don't, you know, it's because we don't know what to do or what to say. Some of the time, you have to do things like act a fool sometimes. I'm serious. You have to act a fool.
In reference to getting that pee off the seat?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I'm talking about like.
I did that.
No, I ain't talking about. No, there's different instances where you just, you know, get them to do certain things you want. Then there's instances where you do have to act up and act out. Because men are like hunters. And we're their prey. And when they feel that we acting right and we in order, then they gonna start acting up. But then you just act a fool a little bit, just act up and act out, they come on back around. I don't understand that. Why do we have to do that? Why? You keep going out to, okay, say for instance, I'm gonna give you an example.
I got one for you too.
He going out to the club every week. You know, you're like, baby, we don't spend no time together. You know, what's up? And you always staying at home. He know you ain't going nowhere. He know you gonna stay at home. You know what? Just don't be there when he get back. Then when he call, don't even answer their cell phone. Then when you do answer, you do talk to him, just act up and act a fool. I told you that you've been going out to the club every week. We don't spend no time together. So what am I supposed to do? Sit at home and wait for you every day to spend some time?
No, this is what you do. When you call, act like everything is everything. Don't even mention it.
Hey,
you don't even say anything. That
what's
way,
up, baby?
You wasn't home. Oh no, I went out. So we getting together tomorrow?
You right.
That's
no,
what
I got something
you
to do.
You don't address it, and they will.
You know what? You're right about that. You might be right about that.
Now let me ask you this: when do you get tired of playing these games?
Girl, you been tired, but you know what? The men, they ain't tired.
It's never going to end. Can I tell you that? It's never going to end. You are going to constantly, and let's hope that you put it in the universe that you never have to play those games. But it's never going to end. You constantly are playing these games and getting what you want.
I mean, to a degree, I would say I've kind of, I ain't going to say I mastered it, but I mean, I'm just tired of that.
Your tolerance level is different than somebody else.
Playing the game?
I'm saying, yeah,
and you must have, you got everything you want.
But listen,
no,
but let me finish.
Mm-hmm.
I don't enjoy getting things that way. So I can't even enjoy when I get what I want if I had to manipulate you and play you to get it. So I don't enjoy it. What I enjoy is when a person of their own will does that.
Some things, yeah, but it was not going to be everything. And that's where you say, what's my tolerance level? How much can I tolerate? Because he gives me this, but I got to work at him to get this.
See, it's things like that that just make me want to live life in the wind. Like,
but the contract,
make this person feel good, be done. Meet that, you know what I'm saying?
Recycling.
Yeah, but at the same time, I know that's
not what you want.
I know. I'm just saying.
But you feel like
a double frame of mind. Yeah, because it's only in those first
3 months
that you get everything you want. I'm like, that's what I want.
Right.
I want that for a lifetime.
Get the hold of your hand.
That's what we were saying in the beginning.
Get the hold of your hand. But you know what though? You get that hand holding.
But that's when you
But you know what? That goes back to being a. That goes back to a man because most men don't. They think that's not manly. You know?
No.
Some of them do. They don't even want to run around holding your hand.
Not all of them. I know. They're affectionate.
But then that's why we want that intimacy, that affection. That's why we're not going to have that problem because we know exactly what it is we want.
Do we?
I do.
And everyone looks at everybody.
So that, you know what, I think that'd be something that'd be really something for all of us to do. You know, take some time to ourselves and sit and contemplate and think, what is it that I want?
In a relationship.
Period. In a relationship, out of yourself. You know, because the one thing that I found about women, A lot of us can't even stand to be by ourselves. But we want somebody else to make us happy when we're not even happy with ourselves. So how can you expect somebody else to make you happy when you're not happy with yourself? First, you got to start with yourself, being happy with yourself and who you are. That's what I'm saying. Do you think that's funny, Jay?
No.
But I'm just serious. But I'm saying, what you think about that? But I'm saying, you think it's funny though, but I'm saying, why?
No, I like being alone. I mean, that's just the cancer in me. I like to be alone. I crawl up in my shell. I don't mind that. I enjoy my own company by myself. But at the same time, you know, I do want some companionship.
And speaking of intimidating, that intimidates me. A woman who can actually spend time alone or wants to.
Yeah.
I found that in my dealings that can be intimidating because it's almost, it's not the norm for one, and then two, is interpreted as she don't want to be with me.
She don't even need
because
me.
most women don't feel comfortable
But
with
why
that.
is it that a man thinks that, okay, check this out. A woman has her own job. She got a real nice job, got a nice salary, got a nice car, got a nice house. She's doing well for herself. But a man will say, well, what you need me for? Why? Why?
Well, the reason that I was given is that, especially depending on what culture a person grows up in, those things are ingrained into that man as this is what a man is supposed to be, do, provide.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know that I am a very, very aggressive woman. I'm a very independent woman. When I want something, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to get it. I'm going to do what it takes. And I know that that intimidates, you know, men. And I'm not saying that I want to stop being who I am, because then that makes me fake in order to be with someone. And if I have to be fake to be with someone, then that's not gonna, I'm not gonna be fulfilled. I'm not gonna fulfill myself.
Well, explain to me how you're going to be independent and have someone take care of you. Not that it's not possible.
No,
I
as
just
far
want to
as
hear what you have to
independent,
say.
as far as my thoughts and my ideas, because now, I'm not saying that, you know, I said I want to know how it feels for someone to take care of me in some life, because I don't know what it feels like. I don't know how that feels. So I wanted to know. Then I might get it and I might not even like it. Who knows? So I'm just saying.
Then what?
Then we go back and say, look,
To the
let's
drawing board.
Wait, whoa. That don't sound fair to me. You decided that you want a person to take care of you. So obviously the person that you ended up with, the universe sent you this person, wanted somebody he could take care of. But then now you decide you don't like it and we gotta go back to the drawing
No,
board.
what I'm saying by that is, when I'm saying